I've always wanted to ask one of you guys, do you guys ever regret, or have you ever talked about doing the victory parade before you guys ever played a game together? When you guys all came out on stage, like, was that a mistake? In retrospect, was maybe that brought a little bit of that animosity on?
You can look at it, yeah, the animosity, totally 100%. But people have to understand, we didn't organize that. If they say, yo, we're signing JJ Redick tomorrow and it's 20,000 people there, you're not going to be like, nah, let's just, hey, pull the plug. No, we're not doing this. You're not going to do that. We went right along with everything that was going on. And I just found out that the only reason that stage was there is because I forgot who had a concert. Somebody had a concert, was in between concerts. They were doing 3 days or something like that, a 3-day stretch. So the stage was still there. So we got there. They're like, yo, yeah, but come on, bro. They like, yo, we get there. They're like, yo, look, we got the stage. You guys coming up right here. I'm like, oh my God. It's like your dreams coming true. With that said, we did not empathize or even consider. It was like Miami was a bubble, bro. We didn't think of anything outside. We were just like, stage, hell yeah. Interview, nailed it. I mean, we took, yeah, bro. We, went right. It was just, bro, thing to thing. Parties, legendary. You know what I mean? We're living out of a hotel. It was just crazy, man. It was just a crazy time. And then about 2 days after all that stuff happened, that's when the smoke cleared. And we kind of figured like, oh, they didn't like that. I didn't even think of that stuff.
In retrospect, do you feel like it specifically being the city of Miami that this happened in caused some of this? Because I remember people saying at the time, they were like, this is like the kind of like dumpy girl getting dumped by the prom king for the supermodel. Like no one's rooting 100%. For the supermodel.
That's the classic story, bro. It's the classic story. And I mean, you can, which I'm glad it worked out for Bron and him and the city of Cleveland and Northeastern Ohio, getting that healing through a championship. But yeah, man, it's like, leaving your prom girl as soon as you get the deal. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm out. Thanks for it all. But I'm about to, and everybody knew it was about to happen. They were, it's the same thing. Like when Katie went to the Warriors, it's like, it's a similar move, but hey, man, it could go so many different ways. And when you're young, I think sometimes that gets a little misconstrued. People kind of expect athletes to automatically just have these life lessons and know things. You shouldn't have done that. Man, I didn't know what was going on. We didn't know people were going to do that. We didn't even consider it, man. I was partying, but going through that and kind of seeing how your words can be powerful. One, we didn't do any bad actions, but just to consider, people doing that shit. We didn't see ESPN with jerseys burning. We were at Live, we were at Wall, at the club, we were at Mr. Chow, 20 people, dinner. You know what I mean? It's just like, things are going so fast, you can't even catch up, because it's like this new life. And for me, I was wide-eyed. I was like, bring it all, bring it all. I know. I thought I knew, I watched Mike. My naive ass was like, oh yeah, we watched the Bulls. Hell yeah, we know. We watch Kobe and Shaq. We know what's going on. Shit, it was not the case at all. It was a different flavor.
We should note, so You were like 25 or 26 at the time. Bron was 25 at the time.
Yeah.
D was 28 or 29. Like you guys were all in your mid 20s.
Yeah, I was 25, bro.
Yeah, it's so to expect anything less. I mean, if I signed at 25, if I signed a $110 million contract to play with two of the greatest players ever in the city of Miami, yeah, I'm going to Live for a week straight. I'm doing everything you guys did. Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
But the course is that the course is that everybody's not going to like that.
Yeah.
And, we had to come to terms with it's like that aha moment, like, oh, this is what you got to go through to win a championship. And so that's like and then Pat's like, I was telling you, you know what I mean? But it was great. I mean, it was a very humbling experience, especially not being successful that first year. I felt that probably would have been the worst thing for that team, to be successful right out of the gate. I think mature wise, we wouldn't have been able to bounce back and deal with like the things you have to deal with as a defending champion. I don't think we would have accepted that challenge the way we did.